How's it going, YouTube? So, this video, I guess, I wanted like a way to say this and get it out to a lot of people, because I mean, a lot of people I know as well, but nobody I know watches me. You know, like friends and stuff, like here, and my parents don't watch. You know, I might have one friend who follows me, but that's about it. But you're all friends, you know. But anyway, so you know I'm a waiter, right? And this is kind of a topic about how to treat waiters in a way we like. Okay. Agree. Yeah, I understand that there's like really shitty waiters out there, so you can do whatever you want. But for those that are, you know, putting in the effort, do a solid average job, why not? Here's what you do. So first off, okay, one of the most important things that waiters and bartenders really, really like is cash tips, even if you use a credit card. If you leave a cash tip, why? Because at the end of the night, when we cash out, you know, close everything and get all our tips and stuff, we only have to report 10% of our cash sales. So we have to report every single thing we make. We have to report every single thing we make in credit card tips to the government. But if you use a credit card and then leave cash, you just tipped as nothing to the government. And nobody makes just 10% on cash unless you really, really suck. Then you make 10%. Typically you make 20 or more. So when we say that, we're making extra money and getting out of paying taxes. So leaving cash is always good, especially when you use a credit card. I think $2 should be minimum. Like, if you got a meal and let's say it was like $7, just leave $2. You know, unless your meal was $1.40, something like that, then you can leave like 50 cents, $1. But I think $2 is pretty much the basic lowest tip. Like today, I had a guy, his meal was $11, he left me $1, and I was like, it's not even 10%. I just can't imagine, like, I always leave $2. Even if it's like a $5 tab, I leave $2, because, I mean, they gotta pay rent, you know. I don't know, it's $2, come on. So that would be my, it's a fly. That's another thing as well. Also, I mean, most people are pretty good at understanding when waiters are busy, and also tipping based on how busy we are, if we're able to, like, help you out even more. But yeah, no, that's one thing to look for. If your waiter is really busy, understand that you're just simply not top priority. You're all pretty much the same. And if he's really, really busy, he's not going to visit your table as much. He'll try to. If he completely ignores you, that's totally different. But just understand when they're so busy, and like look around, take notice, and tip accordingly, because we got to pay rent and we don't make much. So let's see. We already have cash tips. $2 minimum, and tip due to busyness, or at least understand due to busyness. I guess that's really it. I mean, I don't know. Being a waiter's fun. It's tough, but it's fun. I work in a place where it's an Irish pub where we don't get we don't have too many people on the floor, so usually it's like 2 people for the entire restaurant that seats 20 or so tables. So, or sometimes when the outside is open, you'll have like 30 some tables all by yourself. So money's really good. But sometimes people just suck at tipping, you know, they just really suck. You know, parties of 8 or more, tip 18% or more would be preferable. But yeah, it's just crazy. So on to something about tobacco and pipes. Frog Morton, the original, the Latakia mixture. I'm watching a lot of South Park lately as well, which I want to talk to you about. But anyway, this stuff is great. Really mellow. I don't see anybody ever getting tongue bite on this. It's extremely dark. It's Latakia. But God, when I opened this tin, I was like, whew, smells good. I mean, the Latakia really comes through. But I can't wait to try the Bayou one, because it's going to be my first Balkan blend. And then the Frog Morton on the Town, which I think is Orientals. Can't wait. Anyway, South Park, right? I've been watching a ton of South Park lately because I got Netflix and they have every single episode ever made besides the most recent ones, like 15th season. There's an episode I think people should watch, which is two of them. One is called Butt Out. I don't remember where it's from, what season. But Butt Out basically is about the tobacco laws in America now, where Rob Reiner, who's fat as a pig, you know what I was gonna say. But he's just fat, and he's constantly eating fast food and like just getting fatter and stuff. And he's so upset that smoking is killing everybody. That's in his mind. He makes up all these numbers. He tries to get the big tobacco down. And the kids, Rob Reiner takes the kid to visit a big tobacco company. And they walk in there, and the guy's just like, here's our wall of history of tobacco. The Indians started it, and then America was the major import or export of America, which really tobacco and cotton really helped build our country up. And then they said, and then 1965 or whenever, that's when the medical society realized that tobacco had harmful effects. And he's like, yeah, but we still like, to have people to make their own choice because this is America. That's what freedom's about. And I was like, yes, because honestly, it just kills me. I hate these anti-tobacco people. But yeah, I love that episode. The other one is the F word, and I forget what season it's from, but it basically has to do with how words change over time, and the word they concentrate on is fag and faggot, because obviously right now in this era it means to be gay or homosexual. It's like it's bad. Derogatory, there we go, that's the word. And so in this, because a fag used to mean stick, and like a bundle of sticks, faggots was a bundle of sticks. And in England, it means cigarette. Like I don't think in England they'd call somebody a fag to be offensive because it means a cigarette. But here it means gay. And so what's really funny is that it's all these Harley guys, right? All these bikers who are really loud and noisy, and everybody hates them, so they start calling them faggots, and people are all upset because they think the gay community is being like pushed out of town or something. And they say, no, you can be a gay faggot, but basically faggot just means you're a total asshole. And it's just so funny how they do that and like try and change the word. And it's so true. So this is how much South Park I've been watching. I'm talking with passion about it. Do what you want, watch what you want, but I think it's pretty cool. Both those episodes were just kind of like, God, America, really? Come on, get smarter. So that's it. There's your waiter tips, there's your Frog Morton regular, and there's your South Park. So we will talk later. Bye-bye.